Good morning and greetings from the garden. We just started harvesting and realized we have something ready we've never had before. These little guys. They are, if I remember it, it's like a Jamaican chocolate hot pepper. Last time I was out here, they weren't there. And now they are. It's been raining the last week, and I got real busy with some work. Got some 3 more here. A tiny one. Look at all these chili peppers. Anybody need some chili peppers? We really got a whole lot. Rosemary's doing pretty good. We did harvest a grape, a bushel, bunch. Look, got one turning. They're all over hidden up in here. We bought these little bags to put around them. Help protect from the squirrels, some of the birds. Got a whole bunch turning. We just haven't put them on yet. Oh, look at that. Oh, what did we find? There's a bunch. Look at that. I feel like I'm in a Fruit of the Loom commercial. So yeah. We got the weather station up there, monitoring the goodness of today. Over here we got some corn. Got some foreman. And one right here. Something broke that one down there. Removed it. A couple aren't doing too well. There was some squash in there. It's not doing too well either. It's all experimenting. Everything else is in raised beds where I prepared the bottom with trees that we harvested and all that sawdust and chopped up wood. Then compost on top and fill dirt and more compost and more compost and more compost. This is blackish dirt, but it's kind of sandy, like you can see there. So the mint is doing well. This big old sunflower is just about ready. Marigolds are doing good. A good bug deterrent. Gotta clean up some colored greens. That one definitely is not doing well since I was out here last. The whole thing needs to go. And kale and some eggplants. Hey, we got a bee visiting some romaine flowers. Carrots. A whole bunch of carrots all along here. Back. Sweet potatoes growing in the ground under the bed. They volunteered down there. There's onion. A whole bunch of mint. I want to plant this by like all the doors, so when you walk in and out, you brush up against it, you smell. You can do that with citronella. Get a topsy-turvy and hang it upside down like you would a tomato plant, just outside the door on each side. And as you walk through the door, you'll brush up against the citronella plant, putting the oils in your skin. Bugs will leave you alone. Oop, yeah, overripe dead moldy pepper. I'll put that in the compost. And we got this one that's got a plant. Some lavender in there. These are suffocating the banana peppers, so the marigolds are going to be moving. I'm thinking about planting them on the border outside, like that. Help control the grass right up against the border and make it look nice. Acorn squash is, volunteer acorn squash is in there. It keeps dropping its fruit. So if anybody has any suggestions on that. More grapes. This plant and the one next to it are the 2 smallest. As you can see, like that whole fence panel is empty and there's a gap there. Those 2 are doing really well. I think it has to do with their distance from the road. I kind of want to move that one over there somewhere and see what happens. Look at the echinacea. A whole bunch. Got any visitors? Not at the moment. I need to give some TLC to the tomatoes. She just harvested a bunch the other day. I think we ended up with like 15 or 20. But I made a mistake when I was trimming them up as they were little. I've learned from my mistakes. I'll make a video on what I did wrong and post it later. There's some lavender in that pot I need to plant. Oh, here's an update on this. So all these posts, we're going to be putting in the ground, cementing down, leveling them up, and then running some of that 1 foot wide cattle fencing that I had to cut down off of the cucumber vertical trellis, we're calling it. And I'm going to put it from here over to here, and then run some bamboo along the two downsides and up the center, and allow the grapes to grow up, over, down, and form a little walkway where you can pick grapes up above your head. Yeah. And then, if anybody knows what is a good plant that is similar growing that I could plant at the base on the left side, well, let's say the south side, so it can grow up and go that way when the grapes die back, this will flourish. Then when that dies back, the grapes will flourish. That would be a really cool little switch over for the seasons. Some of these I've pulled up and trimmed back. I planted a whole bunch of little seeds from the parent plant, so they're starting to come in. Let's get rid of these guys. And I got a little onion there, onion coming up there, some basil. This marigold broke off of another plant, so I stuck it in the water, hoping the flowers would finish their cycle and turn to seed. And it's doing just what I thought. And we got some chocolate mint that I need to get in the ground because it died and I already saved it once and I don't want it to die again. Got some periwinkles taking over. Oh, look, look at this big old guy here. We got a squash coming back there. There. Oh, there's one there. And one there. Actually, one tried to start there and didn't make it. The peach tree is doing pretty good. These mints are not doing so well. They're very waterlogged because I never put holes in the bottom of this. So I have to do that today so that they don't drown. Lemongrass, we got a whole bunch separated. This is one of the last ones that didn't get cleaned with these ones. So we're going to end up planting these along the bush line and then along the border of the property to help. I don't know what their range is on bug repellent, but I'm hoping if I have enough all the way around the property, it'll help. Some mother-in-law tongues. Wandering Jew. I would need to propagate a whole bunch of that. I got some bigger version right there. I'm going to plant that along the border as well and have it kind of carpet take over a certain area. Let's see. We got that all cleaned up back there. Started utilizing the cypress mulch. Started using some of the timbers. Got the block moved. Gotta get this cleaned up. Get the aquarium put away. I want to use it for like aquaponics, but I'm running out of some room. I was thinking about maybe doing a pond like here, throwing some fish in it, and then pulling water from there to water the garden, and having the rain barrels replenish the water to the pond. Just don't know if I have enough room. That box can move, that can go, this can all be moved, but you know what they say, go big or go home, and I don't really do things on a small scale if I can help it. The fence panels got uncovered. So these are going to end up going in between those boxes there, come out 8 feet, and then 45 this way, so that we hide the air conditioner per Palm Coast City ordinance, like so many people have to. Bamboo's doing good. Planted some milkweed up here by the weather stations in the front. There's some periwinkles down there. Gonna put a border oval around that, and then plant a bunch of clover as well as the milkweed. Ghost is digging some holes. I need to get these off of here and into some pots. Mother-in-law's crown of thorns started making more of these so that we could plant them out. Some more lemongrass. These gotta get pulled up and split apart. And bottle brush. More bamboo, bottle brush. We got a couple blackberries off the other day. I want to put a couple landscape timbers in the ground here and create the same type of archway for the blackberries that we have back there for the grapes. Milkweed, I believe that's like a blanket flower is on the thing. I don't know its exact name, but it's a pollinator. And look at all my clover. There's some weeds up here, but look at all the clover. There's so much clover. So if anybody knows, my thought is let this get completely covered in the clover. Totally take over. And then remove the border. Well, first, like, kill the grass, burn it, cover it, make it die somehow on the outsides, and then remove the rock in the border. Would the clover expand out and take over? That is my question. We were told that this is a little edible plant. I don't remember its name. I will look it up and put it in the description. Sugar cane. I believe I found a replacement shed for these two. It's a 10 by 20, I think it was by 8 or 9 foot tall. So it should hold everything. Just the opening will be on this side, and there'll be a door like right about there. Gonna get some more basil, midnight snack cherry tomato. Spit. These are Cherokee purple tomatoes. It's the first time putting them here, so I'm hoping that they'll do good. Yeah, we got a little lizard over there saying hey. Maybe not to me, but he's saying hey to somebody. That's a good looking aloe there. Got a whole lot of water, a whole lot of rain, so I need to work on emptying everything, utilizing it the best I can. Ooh. Look at this guy. And that one. And that one. So these are a whole lot of big pumpkin flowers that I'm gonna have to take off. Morning! With those, the recommendation on the package was to let it grow at least 6-7 feet and have one fruit at the end of the vine, and it should yield up to a 500-pound pumpkin. So we'll see. Oh, there's one starting on that one. Little tiny pumpkin. This one's growing up the trellis. It's got a few starts on it. I started venturing out this way too. This is for rosemary. I just haven't got it yet, but I figured it'd protect it. The tomatoes maybe from the dirt. Might have a whole bunch of volunteer tomatoes right there. I think that's about it for right now. I'm starting to germinate some cucumbers and different lettuces so that we can plant over in the middle there. Get some stuff in here. We did plant, what did I plant? Romanesca, broccoli, and another plant of that family in some of these already existing holes. I mixed it up, stirred in some compost, put those in there. Some herbs here. Yeah, back to where we started. That's it for the tour today. Whole bunch more milkweed. And clover. Look at all the clover. That's the other thing. There's all up in the pumpkin. There's a whole bunch of clover starting there too. Yay, clover. There's a tri-clover mix that I got with 5 pounds of seeds for like 35 bucks. If anybody knows where I can get some good reliable seeds for some creeping thyme, I would very much appreciate that. I want that to take over. Look at all the visitors. There's a couple more right there. Hey guys. Or girls. Yeah, all honeybees that you see are going to be girls. The boys stay pretty much at the hive. Don't really do much. They just wait around and get told to, hey, let's go make some more bees. And the ones that don't do their job get kicked out. Speaking of which, there's a possibility that, not here, because Palm Coast considers bees livestock, we may be able to be having a hive somewhere hosted by a friend on a farm. Oh, more clover! Yay! Strawberries. These have definitely got to get planted. But look at all the little starts. This one's doing really good. Need a better way to hang them. The other three didn't do so well. So we're going to take all those starts, and I'm going to use that gutter right there. I'm going to put it another stake or two somewhere around the vertical trellis. That big round one there with the cattle fencing. And I'm going to hang that 16-foot piece of gutter somewhere that it fits along this, and put all the strawberries in it. So each one has its own little mound. It's got a little angle, runs down, have a little few rocks down at the end, and then have the runoff go into some other planter or angled type contraption. One more strawberries. Oh, let's see what the sunflower with the bad hair day is doing. Looks like you got it under control. It looks like the other ones now. This was one of those teddy bear sunflowers that look like. It's yeah, size of my hand. Hey, but look, there's no rings on the way. We ordered new rings from Cudis. CUDIS.xyz. I'll put a link in a code in the description to get you started. It's a smart D-Pen AI watch that you earn tokens by exercising and benefiting your own health. It's pretty cool. That's where we are right now. Oh, there's the Brussels sprouts. You gotta trim up and clean. It's been raining so much. Cabbage head's not doing good. It's gotta go. I got a lot of work to do. Don't have too much fun. Happy gardening. If you got any questions about anything, leave a comment or shoot me a message. Have a great one.